Hi there, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Mike, and I'm excited to share another Divi tutorial with you. My goal here is to make learning Divi as straightforward as possible. Today I just want to clear up any misconceptions regarding the shortcodes and Divi 5. So grab your favorite beverage and hit that like button, and let's jump right in. So I have an article on my blog where I actually detail this, so if you want to read about it, you can actually just head over there. But basically what's happening is there's a lot of confusion as to a statement that was made where shortcodes are no longer going to be used in Divi 5. And the reason for that is because Elegant Themes is moving Divi to migrate and to basically transform alongside how WordPress is going. So they're migrating from this thing called Shortcodes, and they're moving into what they're doing now is using blocks. And blocks is basically how WordPress is being built itself. They have their own page builder. WordPress has their own default one now that they've also been building and working on for the past few years. And so Divi is now tapping into that. Rather than trying to fight them, it's going along with the flow and making it a lot easier. So the benefits to you as the user is that this will be a lot faster, it'll be a lot more performant, and probably a lot less issues going down the line. So it's actually a very good thing. But before we just jump in a little bit further here, let's just take a few steps back. Like, what is a shortcode? For a lot of people, maybe you're watching this for the first time and you hear all these buzzwords, but you're actually not sure what a shortcode is. Well, the easiest way to tell you how it is maybe to show you. So let's head into my little demo site that I have. And I've installed a plugin and called Forminator here at the bottom because it's just an easy one. So if I go to forms here, I've created this form, which is a quick request. Maybe I should create a new one so that you can just see. So delete. Okay, add new. And I'm just going to create a form. All right, so that's all I'm doing. You can run through all these settings if you want to, but that's not the point of this video. So I'm just going to hit publish. And once that's done, you can see here is a shortcode. Now, what is the shortcode doing? It's taking all of the data and everything from the plugin in the background there. And this shortcode now allows me to go and put it anywhere where I want it to, the visual representation I want to be presented. So how can I do that? Well, if I copy this and I go into this page that I've created here, which is called Test Out Shortcodes on Divi 5, and I just click the plus add a module here, and I go to code, and I just paste that in. There it is. All right, so I paste that in, and this here is now the shortcode. So you see the square brackets that you can see, and then they have their own code. Every one of them will have their own code that they use to make it unique, and then it'll be put inside there. So if I now go and I save this, and I hit preview, you can see there's my shortcode, right? So if I hit preview, there's my form. So the form is being shown on the front end. All right, so that shows me that shortcodes are still being used on Divi 5. But now where's the confusion? Because shortcodes are also used in Divi 4. So Divi 4, the way that they built it to display all of the front end, what we see being presented on our screens from the visual builder, all of those were saved into shortcodes. And then those shortcodes were then used and called in the backend in order to produce what we can see as a website. Now, one of the biggest issues that you had is that if you migrated away from Divi, let's say I was using Divi, and then I was like, okay, I don't like this theme for some or other reason, you know, crazy person, and I want to migrate to Elementor, if that's just as an example. When you disable Divi, basically what happens then is you see a screen something similar to, if I go to my article here, you'll see a screen something similar to this. And if I just make this image bigger, or slightly bigger, you can actually see over here, it's got the same square brackets that we were using in our shortcode. You see? Now this here is Divi's own shortcodes. It's their one that they used to make the Divi 4 theme, visual builder actually work. This is what is ceasing to exist. These shortcodes. And so when they migrate now into Divi 5, they're no longer going to be using these shortcodes. It's got absolutely nothing to do with any of the other things that you might be using. All right. So if you can read more about this in my actual article. But as I showed you, I've taken this shortcode over here. I put it in here, and it works 100%. So all shortcodes from custom code, from plugins, from forms, all of these different ones, rest assured, they're still going to work. There's not an issue for you, and you don't have to worry about it. All right. If you want to know more about this, just hit that link. I'll put it in the description below, and you can go read the full article. All right. So that's basically how it is, and you no need to worry about these shortcodes anymore. So I hope you found this a bit helpful, and that it helps to alleviate any kind of stress you might have been going through. And if it did, just hit that like button to let me know, because that always helps to motivate me to make more content. I'm still learning more and more about Divi as on a daily basis. And so as I learn, I'm just going to be sharing more and more tutorials. So be sure to subscribe to join me on this journey and ensure you don't miss out on what's coming next. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.